friends, this is Karen for Blue Rooster Farm, and today we're in the sewing room and we are about to open our subscription box for Open Gate Quilts, and it's for the month of October. It is a monthly subscription box that is $47 per month plus shipping. So if you want to see what's inside this box, stick around. Sticking around. Like I said in the intro, this is the Open Gate Quilts subscription box, and it is for the month of October, and it comes in a plain box like this, and it just has the address label right here. And so we're going to open it up and see what's in it. So I've got my little blade here. Let's just cut it open. And here is what it looks like inside. And it's got a pretty little quilt right here, Open Gate Quilt Box. She's got her tissue paper that's got the Open Gate on it, and then her little label with tape right there closing it up. So it's really wrapped nicely, and it's like getting a nice gift. So if you want to have a nice gift, this is a very nice box to get, and you can have it shipped directly to you every month and have the fun of opening it and getting a surprise. And remember, these are always a surprise. No one knows what's inside. And if you don't like surprises, then a subscription box like this isn't for you. But if you like surprises and you like to see some things that might not necessarily be your taste, but you give it a try and you find out, hey, well, I really actually like that. So it kind of opens up your quilting journey and lets you see some fabric that you don't normally use. So let's see what's inside. Now, once we get this open, always on the top, she has a sheet of paper like this that tells you all of the things that are inside of it. And it says Open Gate Quilt Box, October 2025. And then she has 2 projects inside, plus there's always a notion, which is the Aurifil thread, and then there is a fat quarter, 1 fat quarter. Now there are some add-ons that we can get too. Now I'm looking right now at this. Okay, it says news and updates. Let me read this to you. I'm just opening this up myself too. So before I go any further, let's just see what the news and updates are. A couple of changes happening with Open Gate Quilt Box. Due to the supply tariffs and availability of notions, I have decided to change the monthly notion to an Aurifil thread. I may still provide a notion every once in a while, but Aurifil thread is an amazing thread, and I hope you will love the change as much as I do. Therefore, you will receive 2 Aurifil threads every month. Okay, so we used to get 1 Aurifil thread and then 1 notion that we didn't know what it was going to be. And it says, number 2, prices of fabric and shipping has increased, so regretfully, I need to increase the fat quarter stash buster to $15. This is still a great deal. You get a yard of fabric and a fat quarter pattern for $15, and that's a $24 value. The price increase will take effect November 2025 in the November 2025 box. So next month's box will have that change. The backing add-on is increasing to $14. This is the first time I've increased the price of backing since I started Open Gate Quilt Box 5 years ago. This price increase will take effect in the November 2025 box. The basic box and shipping remains the same. And again, shipping we know has gone up, so she's kept that the same. So I'm trying to think. So we now know that the Fat Quarter Stash Buster is $15 and the backing is $14. And I was trying to remember what it had been. I will have to look it up and I'll add what it had been right here. Okay. So then the rest of the things are things that are with the box today. So new updates, and a lot of companies are having to do those updates. And it is getting pricier for fabric, and so I understand. So project number 1, and she has everything really nicely labeled. All right. Ooh, this is pretty. Project number 1 is called Landscape. And here is the fabric, and I'll open it up for you in just a second, but I just want to show you how it comes. And then it looks like that might be our pattern. That's really pretty. Wow. Okay, it says, it features fabric from Crow Mazing by Jan Mott for Henry Glass and Company. It includes fabric for the quilt top and binding, as well as full color pattern and picture. So let's open this up. This is really pretty. Really pretty. And I've never done one of these where you make it look like a scene. Wow, that's pretty. Okay, let's see what this fabric is. Really rich in colors. I don't know if it'll come across as pretty as it is. Oh, and this fabric right here is a fabric that changes. Oh, how cool. So you start off on this side like that, and then at the bottom, it goes like that. So this is a scene or a landscape scene. Let me open it up. And we have the trees, and we have the sky in the background right there. Let's see if you can see that. The sky in the background, and then more trees back there. And then the flowers at the bottom. I hope that that's showing up for you. So isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? Neat. So we are going to be making that project by slicing this fabric and putting some bars in it. And then our other fabric is this. This is really pretty. It's just a mottled black, blue, gold. A little turquoise in there too. And then this one right here is the same fabric. Then there are gold scrolls on top of it. Isn't that rich? Really, really pretty. And then our pattern again, and I'm looking to see what they do. They're cutting this into strips and then putting that dark blue down as a kind of like looking through a window. And then they're taking the scrolled fabric and they're placing it all around the scene. So I think you can see it. See how the scrolled fabric is placed all around right there? Isn't that just pretty? That would be a fun one. I'm gonna have to try that one. I've not done anything like that before, but it looks very easy. It's just working in strips, adding pieces to your strips, and then you come up with a really pretty scene. Beautiful. So this is called Landscape, and this, the size of this when finished, let's see, is 29 inches by 39.5 inches. That doesn't look hard. That would be an easy one-day quilt, and it would be so pretty when finished. It would look really pretty hanging, especially during the fall with all these rich colors. Okay, so I'm just going to set this aside. I'll have to put this all back neatly after a while. Then we have our Aurifil threads, and we have 2 of them. One is blue, one is gold. And like I always say, I love Aurifil thread. I don't purchase it for myself usually just because it does cost more than regular thread, but it is so nice to work with. It goes through your machine very nicely. There's very little lint. It looks really nice. And I usually use this for my applique, especially with those tea towels and things that I use. Plus, of course, anytime I need quilt binding and top stitching where the thread's going to show, I use this. So there's the Aurifil thread. And then we get the 1 fat quarter, and that is this right here. And it says Cottage Flower by Maywood Studio. And this is just a really pretty blue by Susie Hetherington. Very pretty. So I always like to get that for my stash. Now here are the add-ons. And she always is so nice about sending the add-ons. And just to disclose this, I received this free, and it is something that I really like, but it is a free box for me. Now, I forgot to tell you project number 2. I just see it underneath the next thing. So project number 2 is a cell phone holder. It says includes fabric for holder, fusible fleece, lobster clasp, and instructions. So here is what, let me take it out. This is a cute idea. Okay, so here is the pattern right here. I'll show you a picture of it. It's a little bit small. Put your cell phone in there. And then you get the little clasp. That clips on it. And then here is the fabric. It's very pretty. And then there's fusible, did it say fusible? Fusible fleece, yep. And that means it irons onto your fabric. So you get everything right there. That should be a super simple thing to do that you can whip up in no time. And once you've made one, you can use your own fabric and make many more. These would be really nice gifts for stocking stuffers. I can see these being super nice. You can easily clip this on a purse strap, and that way you have your phone right there when needed. So that is a very nice one. That's the cell phone holder. Very nice. Now we get to our add-ons. And so we have this month's add-on. Let me see if I can find it. This month's fabrics are green, blue, and polka dot from Cottage Flower by Maywood Studio. And that is the same one that we got here, but there's different ones. There's 4 different ones. So I have now 5 in that collection. Okay, so they also in this have a pattern, and it is called Puzzle. Oh, I've been wanting to make this block. And so it'll make a little, let's see, how big is this? So first of all, this is what we can make with the fabric, and that's called Puzzle. And it is 24 inches square, so it can be a topper or a wall hanging. But each of those blocks, I've been wanting to do one of those blocks because I think they are so cute. And they look so hard and complicated, but when I've looked at them, they are not that complicated at all. But when you put them together, they make a big knot like that that looks so cool, so cool. So here are the fabrics. So we had that one that came in our box. Then this is really pretty, a blue on blue. And it's kind of got a tealish undertone, but it's blue, a navy with that tealish color. Oh, and I love this color green. This is a really pretty green. Isn't that pretty with the flowers on it? And of course, who doesn't love a polka dot with blue dots? and a floral. This one has a blue background and green flowers. Isn't that pretty? So, so pretty. Okay, I hope those came through for you. So that is the Fat Quarter add-on, and that is now $15. $15. And you get this and a pattern that goes along with it. And this was the pattern. And again, that is cute. I'll be making that. Okay, and then the last add-on, and this is a $14 price, and it is the backing for our project 1. So our original project, this one right here, this is the backing for it, and it will go perfectly. It's a gold. So here is our backing. And if you put it up next to, let's see if I can get this. That goes very nicely with it. So what do you think? We've got Project 1, the landscape quilt. We've got the cell phone holder, 2 spools of Aurifil thread, a fat quarter, and then we have add-ons. We had the 4 fat quarter and pattern add-on, and we had the backing add-on. And this was $47 plus shipping. So if you like it, let me know in the comments. Also, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up and don't forget to share this video. If you are new to my channel and you are enjoying my videos, please don't forget to subscribe. That will help my channel out a lot. We are doing such a great job on subscribers. I reached 25,000 over the weekend, and that was great. Thank you everyone for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Now we're going for 50. Do you think we can do it? Well, we'll see. Well, thank you everyone, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.